Good morning, the news at dawn. Suspected Edo train attacker arrested, one victim escapes. Dozens killed as Boko Haram engage ISWAP combatant in fierce battle. Celebrations greet China's reopening of borders after 3 years of COVID closure. The Osun State chapter of the People's Democratic Party has commended the state governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, for taking a firm stance against violence in the build-up to the general elections. The commendation was contained in a statement by the category chairman of PDP in Osun State, Dr. Akindele Adekunle. The release said the governor's timely intervention saved the state and the people of the evil plot that could have posed serious dangers to them. The PDP dismissed as empty and lacking any basis the unsuccessful attempt by the opposition to blame it for the rise in violence in the state, for which the opposition is known for. The party recalled how violence was the order of the day and the same pass as violent actors like Ashiri Eniba and Rashidi Okoilu were unleashing terror on the people of Osun State. The PDP, however, warned that the people of Osun State will not tolerate desperation capable of throwing the state into chaos from any quarters. Osun PDP therefore declared its full support for Senator Ademola Adeleke to keep Osun State peaceful and safe and enjoin the people to heed the call of the governor to stay away from violence. The Atajo of Oshogbo Oba Jimo Olanipekun II and the team of Ede Oba Munirudin Lawal Laminisa I have affirmed that there is no conflict or controversy over the status, the location and naming of the Osun State Government Secretariat. The two royal fathers reassured their subject that the status quo remains, as the state government has not acted in any way to deny any community of their rights and privileges. Oba Lanikbekun Laroye II and Oba Lawal Laminisa I blamed political forces for attempting to politicize the issue to foment trouble and destabilize the state. The duo therefore called on their people at home and abroad to continue to ensure peaceful coexistence across their communities, and expressed conviction that the administration of Governor Ademola Adeleke has genuine intention to deepen inter-community peace and partnership for development of their states. Security operatives have arrested one of the suspected kidnappers involved in the kidnapping of 32 passengers at the Igweme train station in Igweme local government area of Edo State. The State Commissioner for Communications and Nutrition, Honorable Chris Nehiare, disclosed this during a press briefing in Benin City, adding that one out of the 32 persons who were attacked at the train station had escaped from the kidnappers. While congratulating the police and other security agencies for their swiftness in attending to the security brief, Edo State government also appreciated the local actors and members of the state security network as their collaboration assisted in the operation, pledging to also give necessary support to the security agencies, vigilantes and local hunters who are on the trail of these kidnappers. This is the news at dawn, coming to you from Osun State Broadcasting Corporation, Voice of the West, Nigeria. Now, our midnight message. Man, humanity to man makes countless thousands of morning and constitutes a cog in the wheel of brotherhood. Always strive to be human. 35 fathers of the ISWAP terrorist group were killed by Boko Haram in a fierce battle between the two rival terror groups that resulted in the dislodgement of ISWAP from two of its Lake Chad region enclaves. It was learned that the clash followed a series of intensive attacks by Boko Haram combatants led by 5 of the group's commanders, most notably Abu Omar, on the ISWAP strongholds. In the attacks, which began in the Lake Chad highland of Togo, Guinea, Boko Haram also reported seized a large number of weapons from the ISWAP fighters while chasing them out of the enclaves. Zamfara State Police Command has killed 2 suspected gun runners allegedly specialized in supplying weapons to terrorists. The suspects were intercepted along the Gume Anka Road of the state while allegedly attempting to transport weapons from Taraba to Zamfara. The operatives were reportedly cross-examining a black Corolla car with a registration number Niger SRP 702XA, where about 400 rounds of live ammunition, 3 rocket weapons, 2 bombs and chaps were recovered. The spokesperson for the State Command, SP Muhammad Shehu, said the 2 victims who came out all the way from Taraba State were trying to convey arms to terrorist camp in Zamfara State when they were intercepted by the police. Lagos State Ministry of Education has released the academic calendar for 2022-2023 section, indicating that schools are to resume today for second term. The calendar explains that midway break is from 20 to 24 of next month, while second term holidays include Good Friday on April 7, Easter Monday on April 10, and Eid Fitri on April 21 to 24, and that the second term vacation is from April 10 to 21. It said further that third term commences on April 25, with mid-term break from June 5 to 9. Noting that third term holidays include Children's Day on May 27, Democratic Day on June 12, and Eid Oda on June 28 to 29. At the meantime, Lagos State government has directed schools to maintain a minimum of 180 learning days, saying they must observe public holidays and ensure third term vacation does not exceed 8 weeks. The move by China to open its borders to international visitors for the first time since it imposed travel restrictions in March 2020 has been welcomed by many eager to reunite with family. Incoming travelers will no longer need to quarantine, making a significant change in the country's COVID policy as it battles a surge in cases. However, they will still require proof of a negative PCR test taken within 28 hours of traveling. In Hong Kong, 400,000 people are expected to travel into mainland China in the coming weeks, with long queues for flights into cities including Beijing and Xiamen. Double-decker coaches packed with travelers reportedly arrived at the Hong Kong Chamankonchu Bridge to catch buses to the Guangdong province, including college students returning home. Expressing their happiness, a man told newsmen he has not seen his extended family in 5 years and could not hold back his excitement, having just bought a ticket back to China, while a woman said she has not seen her parents in years, despite one of them suffering from colon cancer. And to end the news at dawn, here again at the major point. Security operatives have arrested one of the suspected kidnappers involved in the kidnapping of 32 passengers of the Igumben train station in Igumben, local government area of Edo State. 35 fighters of the ISWAP terrorist group were killed by Boko Haram in a fierce battle between 2 rival terror groups that resulted in the dislodgement of ISWAP from 2 of its Lake Chad region enclaves. The move by China to reopen its borders to international visitors for the first time since it imposed travel restrictions in March 2020 has been welcomed by many eager to reunite with family. That was the news at dawn, edited by Latif Agbola and delivered by Olushola Egbodofo. In today's news talk, Adeboye Popola examines the content of feminist campaigns for emancipation and redemption of battered economic and political rights of Nigerian women and calls for a redirection for women activists to political education that will strengthen all women against mortgaging their future to politicians who dole out peanuts at the polling unit.
Women activists and feminists brought to public platforms as the year 2022 was winding down their sentiments towards the political situation in the country, which has not accorded the rightful positions to women had the